as we jump into this module, I want to talk more about Deming's assertion that quality is made at the top and what you can do, what challenges you're going to experience if you aren't able to have a management team that is pushing quality, process improvement, continuous improvement from the top. So it's not to say that you can't make progress. You can make progress. You can influence senior management. You can start to help that culture shift change, but there's only so much that you can do. So I wanted to give you some visibility into the type of waste that might be created when you take this approach so that you understand kind of what you're going to be looking at. What are some of the challenges of influencing senior management in an organization where they're not bought into quality? So Deming's assertion, quality is made at the top, because quality is really defined by how many resources, how much time, how much of the budget has been allocated to trying to derive some kind of value for our customer. Now, it's up to management to decide what is that value that we're trying to chase, as well as to assign all of those resources, have that budget available, give people the time and energy and available knowledge to be able to execute effectively for our customers. So if management is not bought in, that brings us to kind of Nicholas Modig's discussion on the efficiency paradox. So if you aren't able to have quality at the top, what you will inevitably be working into your systems is efficient islands. So you're going to be focused more and more on resource efficiency. You aren't going to be all aligned to that same target, to be going in the same direction. And you're going to be able to maybe create a department that is incredibly efficient, that is doing an awesome job, that has great feedback from their customers, whether those are internal or external. But you may not be able to actually have that flow efficiency, that efficiency from the perspective of your customer. From the business perspective, you're probably going to be able to achieve a lot of those goals, but they might not ultimately result in all the benefits for the customers. So if we look at Nicholas Modig's example of the efficiency paradox, and we look at his recommendation for implementing improvement, his perspective is that we start at this wasteland, this place where we don't really have optimization for the business or the customer. And then we move from there. In an ideal state, we focus on the customer and we move from efficiency, not resource efficiency, not organizational efficiency, but efficiency for our customers so that they wait the least amount of time. They're most satisfied with the product. And then as we perfect that, we move up towards that resource efficiency along with the flow efficiency. So now not only is the customer happy, but now the business is happy. When we take on continuous improvement and we don't have buy-in from senior management, what we often end up doing is increasing our resource efficiency and creating these islands of efficiency, these departments within our organization that are incredibly efficient. However, they aren't necessarily aligned with flow efficiency because our whole organization is not pulling together. We're not all working together towards that common goal for the customer. Because without management bought into quality, we can't all line up on that path. So I wanted to give you some insight here, just something to think about as you take this choice, as you decide how you're going forward in continuous improvement, just to recognize maybe opportunities that you can get closer to the customer, that you can find that flow efficiency, but also that you can influence senior management so that you can have the optimal experience, so that you can have the best quality for your customer, the best results for your organization, right? That's what we want. We want this to be simple, we want it to be easy, and we want it to be effective.